school days till my service year, which is 2018 to 2020, has been able to evolve and stand strong up until today, which is the first day of March 2026. As of today, I can beat my chest to say the stage where we are currently is better than where we were 5 years ago. Prior to those years, as at 2018, the name of my brand was Majek Exclusive, not even Jessym. Majek Exclusive was the name I gave to my business during my last school years. Now, during that period, I was selling only bikinis, real quality bikinis, and I started with thrift. Thrift products was the first product I introduced to people during my school days. So I started with first grade thrift bikinis. And I was able to gather enough customers during those school years. It gets to a particular point where I was going on the internet and I came across a particular name similar to my name, which was Majek, but that Majek ended with K, while mine ended with C. So the details I got during that my research didn't sit well with me at the reason why I said I'm gonna change this name because over here we think long term, not just what is happening now. Now 2020 was my service year and from the money I was saved prior to my service year, with the small money I was able to save from the alawi that we were paid as coppers, I was able to start up a hair brand. And the hair brand was named Jessym Hair Enterprise. And that is where we got the name Jessym. Now, Jessym is derived from my two names, which is Mary Jessica. Jessym Collectibles is going to come later. But first of all, the first brand that started with Jessym was a hair brand, which I'm going to go in details what happened in that brand. And the name of the brand, even up to today, the page is still in existence. It's called Jessym Hair Interpots. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to make it as short as possible. Now, the second brand I started was Jessym Hair Interpots, which obviously flopped, even though the page is still in existence up to now today. This business flopped because there was no strategy, there was no plan, there was no even education on how to sell. Nothing like that was in place. Now, all I did was to just gather money, get a supplier, and then moved into business because I just wanted to make sure that I was, taking my business seriously during my service period. So that business flopped. Now, in the hair section, I started with blends. Now, blends, as at then, you can get blend for 7,500 naira, 10,000 naira for 30-inch, 28 inch, depends on the inch you're buying, and they are all good blends. Now, I was able to stock up at least 50 pieces of blend wigs, no bundle, only 50 pieces. Now, out of that 50 pieces, I was able to sell only five out of it. Okay. Now, remember, I started with thrift bikini, and thrift bikini was a very low ticket product. Now, me introducing hairs to my clients and not knowing what is called ads, not knowing what is called influencer marketing or anything